Tyler, who's your Dookie butt of the week?
Shit, it might have to be Drake, bro, for that AI bullshit he pulled, man.
Let's talk about it.
Dog, look, I want to preface this by saying that I'm fully aware that like the shit that I'm about to say right now about Drake, the Drake stands are not gonna fill me on, and respectfully or disrespectfully, however they want to take it, fuck them. Because for one, they're like the worst fucking fan base in rap. They do not really give a shit about rap as an art form. They care about Drake first and foremost above all else, and they will never say that man is tripping.
They're the Steph fans of rap, bro.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
Perfect analogy. But I hate that AI shit that he pulled, bro. I hate that AI shit that he pulled with Tupac and Snoop. And it's not even on some. Oh man, you're going too far in the beef, because I firmly believe that you cannot go too far in the beef. Right? Like, I believe there's no rules. Whatever you want to do, go ahead and do it when motherfuckers are beefing in rap. But that doesn't mean we can't call shit corny when it's corny. And that shit Drake pulled was corny as fuck. Like, my whole thing is, bro, I don't want AI in a rap beef. I don't want AI in music, period. You know what I'm saying? It's not me just saying, oh, no, you can't bring that into a beef. Bro, keep that shit out of music, period. And it feels like the shit that he pulled when he, did the AI shit with Tupac, like, bro, you're bringing up, you're resurrecting one of our legends who we lost so tragically, and you're using his likeness to fucking try to be Rabbit 8 Mile your way out of like groomer allegations. Like, that's what we're doing here. That's corny, bro. That's so fucking corny. And it's like I said, like, Drake fans are never going to hold Drake accountable because they don't really give a shit about rap. They give a shit about Drake. But that shit that he pulled, that shit was so fucking corny to me. And like I said about the whole AI shit, how I want to keep that shit out of music. You got to understand that, like, as long as there's been black music, there's been white people trying to box black people out of it. You go back to like the fucking 1950s, they pulled that shit off with rock. They pulled that shit off with country. They could never pull it off with rap, though, right? Like, because rap operates on a certain kind of cultural currency where if you want to be a successful rapper, you got to be cool. You got to have some swagger about you, right? And you can't filter that shit.
Part, you know
yes,
what I mean?
Yes. You can't, like in the 50s, they might have been stealing rock from black artists and giving it to like a swaggerless motherfucker like Buddy Holly, and that shit was going quadruple platinum. You can't do that with rap, bro. Mm-hmm. You cannot do that with rap. You have to have some swagger about you. You got to be a cool motherfucker to be a successful rapper. And that has always been like rap's saving grace, to where white people cannot box black people out of the art, which is why AI concerns me so much, because I feel like you can kind of replicate swagger a bit with that shit, right? Like, you can put a voice filter on some shit, you know what I'm saying? And fool the people and just, kind of, water that shit down a bit to enough to where the white consumers are going to eat that shit up, because that's all it is about. It's white people trying to push black people out of shit to sell to white consumers, because white consumers want to see white people in this art form. It's the reason why Eminem is the number one selling rapper of all time. And Eminem has said it himself. If I was black, I wouldn't have did half. I didn't have to graduate from high school to know that, right? Like, Eminem is aware of that shit. It's his damn self. But I just hate how the biggest fucking rapper in the world used a technology that nothing good is going to come of that shit for rap. Or the only thing that's going to come out of the AI for rap is black people, black artists being boxed out. And I hate that he did that. And like I said, I hate that he used a legend like Tupac to give him fucking cover for being a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, you could say that anything's fair in rap beef. And like I said, I'm with that too. But that shit's still weird. It's still corny. And like, Ross had a point. Because that motherfucker's moving like a white man will move right now. Right? That motherfucker is not giving a shit about the fucking
white
art.
Boy.
Yeah, the art, the culture of rap. He is fucking bringing up Tupac to give him cover for being a weirdo. Like, that's white boy shit right there. And John, me and you we had discussions before where I forgot who it was, where Joe Budden or Lupe or whoever the fuck said like Drake wasn't hip hop. And I was like, no, Drake's hip hop. He's a student of this shit.
Right.
And the shit that he pulled was like, bro, this is exactly how white men move in this rap shit. Like, yeah, Drake is a knowledgeable motherfucker. He knows his shit when it comes to rap. He's a historian, but he doesn't understand, the lines that you shouldn't cross in this shit as far as what it comes to, respecting the culture of this shit. Right? To just, resurrect Pac for the bullshit that he did right there. I'm just not fucking with it. And like I said, I know that Drake fans ain't gonna feel me on this, but it's fuck y'all, because like I said, y'all are never gonna think your daddy did anything wrong. But I'm just not riding with that shit right there.
Calling another nigga a nigga daddy is always funny to me. But your daddy. but no, I was wondering as far as like because honestly, bro, it was like when I heard Tupac, you know, like Tupac is a nigga whose music to me, like I don't know if anybody's music felt more spiritual than Tupac. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We're like, you know how like I'm not a devout Christian. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? I grew up in the church, but I'll listen to you know, like church music, like the hymnals, and I'll get emotional because I feel the music. You feel me? Tupac's music, I don't know if I felt anybody's music like I felt Tupac's music before. You know what I mean? So when I heard, you know, Drake, you know, Tupac, the AI Tupac rapping Drake's music, it felt so nasty to me because like it's like Tupac's voice kinda without the you know the energy that makes it Tupac. You know what I mean? The spirit that makes it Tupac. It felt so gross to me. But when I was so I didn't really listen to. I heard it. I probably made it 40 seconds and turned the shit off. I'm like, I don't need to fucking hear none of this shit. This shit is whack as fuck. You feel me? And it just feels nasty. But like, I'm wondering like with the grooming allegations and shit. It seemed like when he was talking shit, he was saying, "Hey, this is the stuff you could do to come at Drake." Like kind of like coaching him in his particular. Was that
it's
what
like
he was
Tyler
doing?
said? No, it's like Tyler said. It was the 8 Mile B Rabbit.
Yeah,
It was
but
about I live with
that
my
energy,
mom.
right?
Yeah, I'm broke. Yeah,
Okay, so-
you know, it was the B Rabbit. But no, you can't B Rabbit your way out of that shit, my boy. We need to know why you texting fucking
for
Millie
sure.
Bobby Brown or whatever the fuck.
So what I really want to know, as far as them allegations, bro, what time is it on that? I hadn't really looked it up too much. I wasn't really involved in it when like people were brought up. But I looked that shit up. That shit was, bro, that shit feel real foul, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't, bro. So like for me, it's bigger than just that beat. When he brought that shit up, it made me look up that. I'm like, when y'all brought it up, I started looking up. I'm like, nigga, I don't know, bro. We need answers. We need answers.
Like I texted the group chat. I heard he did the AI thing. I was like, that's it. But then to hear that he used Tupac's voice to try that technique on that specific allegation, bro, like, really? I don't know, man. And We've talked about the toxic masculinity. We all grew up in the 90s, all this other shit. Tupac, to me, has that, like, that's the feeling to me of, like, the correct, to some level, the correct kind of toxic, like, very protective of his mother and women in his life, et cetera, but, like, in an almost overly violent kind of way. Like, that's...
I'm fine with that. Beating nigga ass over your baby sister or your mom or your girlfriend.
There's some overlap to me. Like that's where I connected with that.
You feel me? Yeah.
And so to use that voice on that is, I don't know. I was bothered. That shit was gross as fuck to me.
The 82 game preseason is in the books, and it's finally time for the real season. Don't miss out on any of the NBA playoff action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA.
From the play-in tournament through the finals, DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered with same-game parlays, live betting, odds boost, and so much more. I still feel like the Nuggets are the team to beat this year, but some of these young squads might make some noise.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Jenkins. New customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's code Jenkins only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.